So yeah, you're sleeping in Stansted. Yeah, I've slept in Stansted before.
Yeah. It's fun.
It is fun. There's a little spot. I don't know if you know the spot.
I know you told me about the spot
Yeah,
before.
there's a little spot. I think it's for disabled people, but if there's any in there, you just fucking kick them out.
Yeah,
and
you wheel
just
them
go
out.
in.
And
Yeah,
then
just
you
wheel
go
them
in.
out.
There's a spot for there's like a little
It's
alcove for.
It's like an alcove for people who are like, you know, when you see on the train, it's just like priority. This is for you know,
Okay.
give this seat space. You know, the retards. Jesus Christ. The disabled people, the handicapped people.
The
they get
differently
priority.
abled.
Huh?
Differently abled.
Differently abled. Yeah.
Divergently
Yeah.
abled.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know the
Yeah.
CRC in Clontarf?
No.
That's where my mother works.
Right on.
It's a central remedial clinic
Okay.
for handicapped people. But when we were growing up, we used to call it cappers are cool.
Cappers are cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which is just bad. This is
Bad,
just bad.
it's
Yeah.
cool.
Got a little gift for you.
Did you?
It's a bottle of Dutch Barn vodka.
Oh, what's
That'll,
that?
that'll help you sleep in the
That
airport.
will.
Well, me
Is
and
it
Hamish.
Dutch?
Huh?
Is it Dutch?
It's Ricky Gervais's vodka.
Is it?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
It's
Thank you very much, guys.
no worries. Well, yeah, I won. We didn't win it, but we did like the worst competition of all time last night.
Was that Ricky Gervais's competition?
Ricky Gervais's competition.
Okay, that's a bad one.
And it was brutal, man.
Yeah.
And then we all got a bottle of Dutch Barn vodka as we were coming off
Sick.
stage. But it was like...
Is it like a marketing ploy just to get rid of
Oh,
the
it's
vodka?
total marketing ploy. It was just, they couldn't give a shit. Everyone got 2 minutes. There was 20 acts. People were just turning up and getting on.
Yeah?
Like, yeah. And, yeah, it was fucking brutal. And then I bombed. I opened and I bombed and I got off stage.
Yeah.
And the voting system was done through an app called, I don't know, Swoop or something. And then we all got down. All the show was about to start, and Red Richardson was hosting. And then he was like, "All right, you guys know how it works with the app and voting and stuff." And the audience was like, "Well, we don't have the app." And they're like, "Well, you have to download the app." And then there was no signal it's in a basement, so there was no signal to download the app. So then the staff had to go around giving everyone the fucking
hotspot,
the Wi-Fi for the club. So then they're all doing that. And then, anyway, I go on first, and I just fucking ate a bag of dicks. And then I come off, and we're in.
You would have loved that.
yeah, I gotta think of something different to say when I bomb. I ate a bag of vaginas.
Nasty.
No.
And a bottle of Dutch Barn.
Yeah, and a bottle of Dutch Barn to wash it down. If this cunt slams the door.
Dutch Barn, that's where I find my ladies. I don't know.
But so then I got off, and then we were all waiting in this stairwell. And I just started shitting on the whole thing. I was like, they have no fucking clue what they're doing, and the Wi-Fi password and the app and everything. And then I turned the corner at the top of the stairs, and just all the people that work for Dutch Barn.
Fuck.
And not only that, they were like, "Oh yeah, can we?" They heard me shitting on the whole thing.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, can we do an interview for the fucking for the social media fucking stuff?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, let's do it." And then it was so passive aggressive.
Did you say the same shit, or did you change it up?
Well, no, it was just, they were like, "Why did you get into comedy?" and blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, well, you know, it was either that or suicide. I was like, "Oh, I haven't drank for 5 years, but that set went so badly, I'm going to drink Dutch Barn and I'd probably kill myself then." And it was fucking...
And was the interviewer trying to like bounce back with it, or were they like...
No, it was just some lady with a clipboard who hadn't a fucking clue. I think I was saying this to all the other lads. I think they thought it was like, all the comedians are going to be jokey and upbeat, and everyone was just autistic and weird. And I told them I had autism because she said, "Look at me when you're answering the questions and not at the camera." And I was like, "I can't do that, I have autism." She was like, "Oh, okay, well then don't worry about it." Yeah.
You've got a special seat for you.
Yeah. And then, I don't know, were you in the room for Joe Jacobs when he did his interview?
No.
Oh, it was so funny. They were like, because the prize is opening for Ricky Gervais at Wembley, you know, $5,000. And they were like, how would you feel about opening for Ricky Gervais? And he just goes, "To be on the teat of Gervais would be amazing." And then he just was like, someone was like, "What do you tell, do you have a message for like people who are starting comedy?" And he was like, "Don't fucking do it." He was like, "Don't, just walk down the street, talk into your phone, you'll blow up, it'll be fine." And he just shat on the whole fucking thing. And yeah, it was brutal, man. One of the worst competitions I think I've ever done. And but so how long are you in London for?
Got here on Tuesday.
Yeah,
and leaving tomorrow night or tomorrow morning.
Where are you sleeping at the moment?
In a hostel in Hyde Park.
Did you meet George Wheeler?
Yeah, I was about to say.
No, he wasn't there. A lot of people there though who aren't on holidays.
Like, what, as in they're like immigrants?
Yeah.
Well, or
like
they're George Wheelers.
Or they're George Wheelers.
They're wheeling and dealing.
He's basically on a holiday. He doesn't have a job.
Yeah, his life is a holiday.
Yeah,
it's like a tech support.
Yeah,
operation.
it's like a tech support.
Yeah.
If something happens with your phone, you
can call up the hospital.
Just hand your phone over your bunk bed, and someone will fucking sort it out.
Pass that up, yeah.
So it's a lot of immigrants.
A lot of immigrants, yeah.
Yeah, George now. You know George. Probably heard
George,
about him.
yeah.
Racist. He's got really flaky skin. He's like very flaky skin or whatever. It's almost like he's becoming another race. Just skin color. He's shedding his skin or whatever.
Becoming whiter or darker?
I don't know. I think he's becoming whiter because he's just becoming. With his age, he's becoming more racist. So I think he's like just becoming whiter and whiter.
He's shedding the parts of himself that aren't racist.
Yeah, any good, decent part of him is just slowly peeling away,
sloughing off his body.
Yeah,
there goes the empathy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, that's it. And there goes the will to live. And so he's now in hostels with immigrants, and I couldn't think of anything worse.
He's hostile against immigrants.
Yeah, he's hostile in a hostel full of immigrants. I couldn't think of anything like a worse combination as George Wheeler in a small room with a bunch of immigrants. Because it's just going to compound his fucking... have you seen Sinners?
No.
Not that these are immigrants, but have you heard about Sinners?
Is it a TV show?
It's a movie.
A movie?
A very black movie.
No.
It was directed by Ryan Coogler, who directed Black Panther.
Okay.
Have you seen Black Panther?
I've heard of it. That's a Marvel movie, is it?
It's a Marvel movie.
Yeah, I haven't watched
it's not marvelous.
It's a marvel that film got made.
Oh, I watched it on a plane once, and I was like, I kind of want the plane to fucking crash right now. I hated it. I watched about 20 minutes of it. And so it's a very it was like the first black superhero movie. So it was like a lot of this and stuff.
Blade was
Wakanda.
Blade.
Is that one?
Wakanda Forever.
Wakanda
yeah,
Forever.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
So it's a very black people are the best or whatever, and then
which, as we all know,
isn't
true.
I know. Yeah, I think it's the Filipinos.
Well, they're the best at something.
Yeah. Blade. But sorry, no.
Yeah, fill in the blanks.
Yeah.
I was thinking basketball.
Basketball.
Yeah.
Great at basketball. Not swimming. We know that.
Yeah. Riding in a helicopter.
Oh, Kobe.
Yeah.
They're good with. They have a good relationship with the police.
Yeah.
I feel like
they're close with them.
They're very close with the police. But they're good at becoming white and molesting kids.
Yeah, that's one of them.
That's one of them. Yeah.
He doesn't speak.
But he did it so well that you kind of.
Yeah, you give him a pass.
Did he have what
they're good at being
Wheeler
anti-Semitic.
Does he have what George Wheeler has with the shed?
Oh, he might. George is like
George
used to be black.
Yeah.
George
his
used to be black.
His dad beat the black out of him
with his belt.
That's what happens if you beat someone so hard, the bruises just turn white.
Right. Okay.
They go from purple to white.
They go to purple to white. But what was I going to say there about Kanye? Yeah, Kanye's. We'll get to Kanye, but Sinners. Went to see Sinners. It's like Ryan Coogler directed, so it's very like black people. It's from the perspective of black people in the Deep South in America in the early 1930s. So there's a lot of like the Klan is killing the black people and they're lynching them or whatever, and it's bad. But then I liked it up until about halfway through, and then it just takes a fucking reverse Sieg Heil. Like I was fucking right into the fucking ground, and it's just. I don't even know how
what was it that happened that made you go?
Well, it's like this movie about race and these two brothers trying to set up a business, and then it just becomes like a vampire movie. And then there's a scene where they try to tie in like Irish oppression into it. So these vampires turn up at their new establishment to
actual vampires.
Jack O'Connell from Skins, George Wheeler Skins, but they turn up and they want to like go in and like buy all the black people to make them vampires or whatever.
Do you think that's kind of inclusive?
Yeah, they could have been like, I don't want to sink my teeth into a black person.
Yeah, exactly. So I think it's kind of, they're like, I mean,
that's the most unrealistic thing about that movie.
Yeah,
is that the vampires are racist, but they want to like sink their teeth into some black people. Yeah. You think they'd be like,
they're fetishizing them.
I don't want to fucking go near you, you know. So anyway, they're all outside and they just break into song, and then the guy Jack O'Connell starts singing in an Irish accent, and they sing some Irish jig, and they all start Irish dancing. And I went to see it like Hamish and Mike and Vittorio, and we all just started pissing ourselves laughing.
Black people Irish dancing.
Black people, no, yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, who does the Irish dancing? Michael B. Jordan.
No.
Yeah, and he's doing the Irish dance, and then they're singing like Rocky Road to Dublin or something. It's the most whack fucking movie I've ever seen in my fucking life.
And did they let you know vampires are coming, or was it a complete?
Well,
no, they kind of set it up that there's some kind of, because the opening is the guy he comes into the church with the broken guitar, and he's all like he's got smoke coming off him, and you think that he's just climbed out of hell or something. Like it does set up that it's going to be like
something weird's going to happen.
Supernatural.
Yeah.
So you do think that something like that, because like you got to get the devil out of you or something like that.
Yeah,
and
the devil's in your boy.
Yeah, we got to go get in there and get it out.
Yeah. So it stunk. But I was gonna say there about the black. We were talking about black people doing things well. Kanye West is kind of nailing the anti-Semitism.
He's killing it.
Did you hear the new song?
I heard people talking about it. He goes see Kyle halfway through.
It's called Heil Hitler.
Nice.
Halfway through.
The chorus of the song is N-word Heil Hitler.
Who can say that?
A black Jew.
A black Jew.
Yeah, I think that's the only person who can sing that song is a black Jew.
Yeah.
And at the end of the song,
or a black Nazi.
Or a black Nazi.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're all surprised. Like, he released a song called Black Skinhead like 10 years ago, so he was just kind of warning us. But the end of the song. Shut up. Anyway. That's 100%. There's always. We're not going to get into it.
Yeah.
No, we won't. We're just going in circles here.
They're good at beeping horns as well.
Yeah, they're good at beeping horns. So then, and at the end of the song, then they loop in Hitler's speech from like the 40s, where it's like Wagenstein, and it's fucking. But lyrics put aside, it's an absolute. It slaps, man.
Yeah?
It's a banger. Yeah. It's a fucking.
And is the dance just to see Kyle?
No, it's just these black guys fucking dressed in like tribal gear, and they're chanting like N-word Heil Hitler. And I'm trying to. Me and Hamish were listening to it, and we're trying to think like we were singing it. You know, we were singing it at the top of our
lungs. We were at the gym
with the windows rolled down. We were just fucking woo.
We have a Bluetooth speaker we take to the gym.
JBL, yeah. And it's dangerous doing it in our gym. But we were trying to figure out, is it what's the word, like subversive? Is there like he's a genius, so maybe there's.
Yeah. What's he really saying? Yeah.
But I think at the end of the day, it's just rampant anti-Semitism.
N-word Heil Hitler.
Yeah, I don't know.
Saying.
Yeah, I to be honest with you, I don't really know.
He's playing 3D chess.
He's playing 3D. Maybe like the way like there's a lot of misunderstood geniuses. Like Al Porter and just fucking people like this.
What did he mean when he was groping people?
Yeah, I mean he's the Kanye West of stand-up comedy. I feel like there's I saw Rosie O'Donnell was in.
Yeah, she's all over Dublin.
Did you meet Rosie O'Donnell?
I didn't know. She just started gigging this week.
Yeah.
Yeah. My auntie met her though.
Oh right, okay.
So my auntie runs like an autism charity.
And does Rosie O'Donnell have autism?
She has a daughter with it.
Oh, that explains.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
right, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if she has it.
She probably has a touch of it, yeah.
Touch of it.
I mean,
it runs in the family.
It definitely runs in the family. They love running around.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway,
so she meets Rosie O'Donnell because she lives in the same area.
Yeah.
And she goes over and starts telling Rosie was asking her all about the autism charity. And was like, are you trying to fundraise? And my auntie wouldn't have a clue who Rosie O'Donnell is.
Yeah.
So my auntie goes, yeah, we're actually thinking of doing like a dinner and like a comedy night. And then Rosie was like, I could help you with that.
Yeah.
My auntie hadn't a clue.
Oh, you can cook?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, you're a chef?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she hadn't a clue, and then she was asking why she was here, and Rosie O'Donnell was like, "Oh, Trump hates me and all this."
So she came to Ireland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my auntie left, thinking just some lunatic.
Yeah.
She could.
Oh,
is Rosie O'Donnell a lesbian? Oh no, she has
that
kids.
vibe.
Huh?
She
does have a lesbian vibe.
Yeah.
Rosie O'Donnell is just doing like mics in Dublin now at the moment.
Really?
Yeah. She moved to Ireland to get away from Trump.
Wow.
And so now I'd love if she was doing like fucking cheeky monkey or
just
something
with all the
fucking far right. Is that turned a little bit?
No, it's gotten so much worse.
Has it gone a bit like Austin, Texas, like a bit like right wing?
You know Crazy Al.
Is Crazy Al still going? Is he?
He's going by the name of Animal now.
Animal? Did he become Muslim? Did he convert to Islam or something?
No.
Animal? What?
No, he, like an animal.
Oh, Animal.
Oh, wow.
That's fucking good. Well, he is he's not un-animal-like.
No.
You know what I mean?
He's more animal than human.
He is more animal. He's like, I think he has rabies. Like,
he's like
you see his fucking white shit in the corner of his fucking mouth. Huh?
He's like a crazy chipmunk.
He is, with severe autism. Yeah. I feel like he's one of those guys. I'm trying to think, there's someone like Crazy Al in London.
It has to be.
So Crazy Al is this guy that he was around when we both started.
Yeah.
And he's just severely autistic. I don't think he has a job.
No.
Maybe he does like a paper route or something. But he just wears like a Dublin jersey and he turn up at gigs, and his whole thing was he just scream into the mic.
Yeah.
About the bits of his I can remember is skull fucking the Queen.
Classic.
And
he opens with that.
Yeah, he just gets on the tables and starts screaming into. He's like, I'm gonna fucking skull fuck the Queen, and he's on the thing.
He does a lot of that.
A lot of gyrating.
Okay.
And then he says one of his things was he's gonna rape Justin Bieber.
Yep.
And then rape Justin Bieber's dad.
You stole that bit from me.
I did steal it. I did. Yeah. And by stole that bit, I mean I used AI to generate the image. But
of you doing it or Crazy Al doing it?
Both of us, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like a tag
Eiffel
team
Tower
thing. We tagged it.
Eiffel Tower, yeah.
Yeah. I wonder, has there ever been an Eiffel Tower rape? Has that ever? Ooh. That's a dark alley to go down.
I think
that would be.
I think to high five during a rape would be very bad taste.
It would be in very.
But
bad
I mean,
taste.
if you're doing it already, you might as well.
Have some respect.
I'm so sorry.
yeah. A handshake maybe.
But yeah, in for a penny, in for a pound. I think.
Yeah. I mean, if the rapist isn't enjoying it, then what's it all for?
What's the point?
Yeah, it is a waste.
You have to think the post-nut clarity after raping someone is fucking insane.
Oh, what was I doing?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You must be like, Jesus,
I should have just had a wank.
Yeah, should have had a wank. You know what I mean? Should have had a wank.
A
Like,
wank
you do
in
a
this
really
alley.
good job of like. I don't get. It's like yeah. Surely there's people. Well, they probably get off on the feeling of it being a real rape, but surely there's like actresses out there where you could like you pay them to, you know what I mean, like
Out
you
of
go,
work
I'm gonna rape
actresses,
you, but out of work actresses, and it's just like they
But
get
you're just
paid.
talking about rape fantasy.
Yeah, like rape role play.
that's-
Why isn't that
that's-
enough to scratch the itch with these fuckers?
It
You
is.
know
I
what
mean, that is a very somewhat
no,
common
but it has to
thing.
be like to scratch that particular itch. It'll have to be like I'm gonna
Yeah.
come up behind you in a
Diet
lane
Coke.
and fucking smash a bottle of Dutch
Yeah, but
brown vodka over your
I
head.
think it's more common that women have that fantasy
I have heard that.
than men.
Yeah, I have heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I'm
have
not.
you seen
Like,
that French film, The Piano Teacher?
The Piano Teacher? No.
Louis talks about it on Opie and Anthony.
Yeah.
But it's about like this piano teacher who's like, she's like extremely sexually repressed, and she still like lives at home with her mum, and they sleep in the same bed. But like she writes a letter to her neighbor saying like she wants him to rape her, and like gives her him instructions. But he's like in love with her.
Keys under the mat, like that kind of thing.
But he's in love with her, so he doesn't want to rape her. So that's the drama of the film. Is that
Oh, really?
yeah.
And where does
he's
the
like,
piano
he's like,
come
no,
into
let me
it?
make love to you. She's a piano teacher, and
I want you to rape me on the
she
piano.
does all kinds of fucking horrible things. Like she gets jealous of one of her students, and she puts glass in her like jacket pockets so that it fucks up her hands.
Oh, so she can't
So
play?
she can't play. Yeah. And like,
Oh my god.
at the start of the film, like she goes and like she like cuts it. She used broken glass to like cut up her vagina, and then she goes to like. She goes to like a car park then she goes to like a drive-through movie cinema.
Yeah.
Because couples in the cars fuck, and then she'll like go and like listen to the people fuck and then just piss, so that it's like stinging her vagina. Like, cause that's how like that's how far removed she is from like having a. Like that's how fucked up her sexuality is basically.
And I thought my sexuality was fucked
and
up.
like
Jesus
I think one of the
Christ.
first scenes of the film is her going to a like one of those jerk off booths where
Yeah.
men go and jerk off, and she takes like a used tissue out of the bin and then just smells it.
I've done
like,
that.
yeah. We've all done that.
Yeah, we've all done that.
Who hasn't done that?
Have you ever been walking down the street and you just go, I smell of cum in the air?
Cummy
Did you
smell.
ever have that? No?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, it happens in
because
Soho.
it gets in your moustache. No, but
particularly.
it gets in your moustache.
It gets
That's
in your
why.
moustache sometimes. I don't know about you, I fucking love the smell of cum.
Of course you do. But what about when it
Hold that
gets?
bit close.
But,
fine.
but you know, but
You
sometimes
don't like it, no.
But it goes bad, right? Because like when you leave protein in a protein shaker.
Yeah.
Like if you leave cum in like a rotten pair of panties. If you leave it for a day, it smells like it's like the sperm go bad.
If you leave it for long enough, does it become cheese like milk?
Yeah, it does. No, but that's what I'm saying. Do you know? Do you like fresh cum or do you like the smell
fresh
of
cum? Yeah, no, I'm
So
not.
old cum is because old cum is bad, right?
Old cum is bad.
You got to put it in the fridge.
Yeah, you got to keep it. You got to keep it good.
What about fresh?
Like I've got my
frozen?
rubber asshole over there, and it's I haven't.
Oh, you have a
I've
rubber
got a
asshole?
rubber asshole. You don't want to fucking see it.
No.
No, because I haven't.
Do you wash it?
I haven't. I've used it, and then I wash it after I use it,
Yeah.
but I haven't washed it.
That must be a horrible experience.
I don't use it dirty. I come in it, and then before I use it again, I'll wash it, and I just haven't used it because
Okay.
I feel like it's addictive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like this is gonna ruin my fucking life. I'm gonna have to do like what they do in Jumanji and put it in a
Yeah.
box and wrap it in chains and bury it on a beach. Do you know what I mean?
Someone
and then someone gets close. It's like boom, 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 boom.
boom.
I'm gonna use like
It's just like
yeah. Yeah, I feel like it'll ruin your life. It feels so fucking.
yeah.
Do
And you get sucked into it. Then
Oh man.
Do you go straight in? Do you do any foreplay with it? Or?
Yeah, you can kind of. It's an asshole, but you can also.
do you eat it out first?
Yeah, eat
Spit
it out.
in
Yeah,
a
I'm
bit?
like, yeah. I know, yeah,
I'm
exactly.
trying to wash this before.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
take it
how
out
you-
for dinner
Is
first.
that how you wash
and-
it?
What?
Is that how you wash it?
No, yeah, but to wash it it's problematic because you have to kind of finger it to clean it. So then you've just come in it, and then you're cleaning it out and you're fingering it, and you're like, now I'm hard again because I'm just fingering a fucking rubber asshole.
That's how you get it.
And it's a very clever.
Because a real
product.
asshole, the cum just absorbs it over time, right?
No, it falls
Do you
out.
have to shit it out.
It kind of falls out.
It must
it?
absorb some of it.
When you've come in a woman, does it kind of
It does. Yeah, it depends how deep you get it in there. You know.
right?
You got to get it in. If you get it past the speed hump.
What's the speed hump?
You know, there's like a little bump in there.
Is there? Yeah.
I don't know.
bump
There's
in the
a
road?
turn.
Is there a?
There's a
Is there
left turn
is
to
there
Albuquerque.
yeah.
traffic?
There's a left turn.
Is there traffic? A zebra crossing?
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
going on in there? Yeah,
A lollipop man.
just talking
yeah,
shit.
exactly. There's a lollipop man in there. Yeah,
Kids are crossing.
yeah. It's just seeing them.
Sometimes it doesn't get. Maybe it comes out.
Semen
Sometimes it
crossing.
comes out like 6 hours later.
It
depending
just
if
falls out.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
so.
There's different types of sperm though. I was googling it. There's
Yeah.
like there's the ones that get the lady pregnant, but then there's also killer sperm
Oh.
that go in, and if there's anyone else's
Dun,
cum in
dun.
there, they kill that cum.
Oh.
So it
Wow.
can't. Yeah. So
Oh,
you've
so
got
it's like
you've got like
the worker bees and
you got your worker bees.
And that happens when you have like a sort of an interracial threesome.
Do they
is
have
that
stings?
right?
Yeah.
That's not.
You
getting
get a
left in.
gangbang kind of scenario.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah.
Isn't that why? Yeah, because it's like, isn't that why the dicks are kind of like curved? So it's like you scoop out the other cum.
From the previous guy.
Yeah. You gotta scoop out and then leave yours like in front.
Yeah.
You gotta cut in line.
You gotta cut the line. Yeah.
yeah.
So there's, there's
yeah.
killer sperm, and then
killer
there's
sperm.
just
They-
good sperm.
Yeah, and then there's another type of sperm. I think they resupply them or something. There's like a
They're going
They're like
around.
medics.
There's three, yeah.
Medic. When the killer sperm
Revive
gets one of the
me.
good
Yeah.
sperm, and then it's just like, man down.
Yeah.
Oh, there's just sperm going around handing out like cups of tea and stuff. And
Yeah.
Bananas and stuff.
Florence Nightingale of sperm.
Yeah. Just little sperm cleaning up after everyone's done with a little
Sorry, we
dustpan
paid a
and
mesh.
brush. Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry, just watch your feet there. Yeah. Have you ever used like a pocket pussy or one of those things?
No, I've tried to make one once
How did you what?
as a kid, like
Pringles can,
toilet roll,
toilet roll.
toilet roll,
Toilet
and
roll
soap.
holder and
toilet roll
soap?
in the toilet roll holder,
Ah,
and then soap. I didn't have a long dick as a kid.
you had it, but now it's small.
Yeah.
What, you had a long
No, I
dick as a
didn't
kid?
have a long dick as a kid.
Right. So, but now you've grown into it. Yeah.
I think so.
It's
I
fine.
haven't- Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would it still fit in a toilet roll?
Yeah, probably.
Nice.
Like.
So wait, you the toilet roll.
And then I put more toilet roll. I put toilet roll in the toilet roll holder, like a reverse toilet paper.
Right.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
Right, and then I filled it up with soap. I didn't know what I
Okay.
was doing. I was 12.
And did it feel?
It didn't feel like
Didn't
anything.
feel good. No.
I was.
Um,
It was on the Babe Station days on the TV.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
flicked
Yeah.
between that and then the Food Network because I was worried people were
'Cause
coming down.
Ah. Okay. You don't want someone walking in and you jerking off to the Food Network.
yeah,
That'd be-
yeah,
that'd
yeah.
be
You
bad.
don't want someone coming down and you're eating
Well, there's
watching
that- no,
Babe
there's
Station.
Yeah.
There's
Exactly.
that- there's that-
What are you
Yeah.
doing?
What's
I
just
don't
that
know which is
General
worse.
Mills? Is it? Who's that?
Guy Fieri?
No, Nigella Lawson. What's his name?
Nigella Lawson with the tits.
Yeah, with the tits.
Yeah,
Jill with the big tits.
Nutella Lawson.
Yeah, like that's basically porn. Like, isn't that like overtly like she's always saying like sexual things? Like, there's a lot of innuendo.
Oh, there's a lot of innuendo.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't watched it.
There's a lot of that in cooking shows, though.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Get it in there.
Yeah. I watched a cooking show the other night.
Come on my face.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
I watched a cooking show the other night. It was about the Holocaust, but that's too easy. That's I'm never. Yeah, that's
smoky.
That's what the Great British Bake Off stole that from the Germans. The first one was the I can't even formulate what I was going to say. The Great German Bake Off. But yeah, what were we saying there about? Yeah, Babes. I remember Babe Station.
It was great.
Was good. There was a gay. There was always soft porn. It was them like by a pool
Just
in speedos,
soft
just kind of like they're all soft, just men with erectile dysfunction, and it's all just like, oh, you put sun cream on my back and all this sort of stuff, and then it's never to get the real stuff. I think you had to like fucking call them or like whatever, you know what I mean, and. So yeah, no, I never. I think I've spoke about this before, but I think one time I did. I wanted to know what a condom felt like, so I was only a kid, so I couldn't go and get them, and my mother was sexually inactive at the time, so she didn't have any lying around the house.
No.
She didn't have any lying around the house. No,
Damn it.
There might have been an old one inside her. But I wasn't going to look. But if she ever heard this, she'd fucking kill herself. But she has a first aid box in the house. So I found the first aid box.
I think a condom was going to be in the first aid box.
Maybe, yeah.
The no AIDS box.
Yeah, that's gold. The no AIDS box. Woo! Anyway, so I found that she had like latex gloves in the box, and then I just cut one of the fingers off the glove.
Which one?
The pinky finger. Yeah, and that was swimming on me. And I put the thing on the glove, and then I like jerked off into the glove finger, and then I threw it in the bin. And then my mom was just. Then one day my mom came in, and she was like going to the first aid box. She was like, "Why are all the fingers cut off the gloves?"
So you did it.
And I was like, "I don't know." Yeah.
Why did she not ask why is there cum in all the fingers?
No, because I cut the fingers off, and then jerked off with the finger thing, and then I threw the jizzy.
And then your mum had to use condoms on her fingers.
They won't come off.
Yeah. She's putting her fist in a condom. But no, yeah. So she put. So she's like, "Why are it's the idea of having like fingerless latex gloves."
Little
like emos and God's
God.
Yeah. I'm an emo doctor.
Yeah. I'm not gonna save you.
Yeah, I wear fingerless fucking latex gloves. So yeah, I did that. I came into the glove fingers. I think what else did I do? I think I got like I have definitely talked about. There's a banana peel.
Ooh.
Peeled the banana, stuck the banana in my no. I got the banana, peeled the banana, and then they got the banana peel.
Yeah.
Slammed the banana peel in the microwave.
Oh my god. For how long?
Like the Jedi Lost.
For how long?
Here's what I prepared earlier. It's full of cum already.
The banana cream pie.
Oh, good God. Yeah, it's what do you call that? Banana split.
Yeah.
This is my banana split
So you
recipe.
share it with your friend. You want to have a threesome?
Yeah. Oh, God. So, yeah, I got the banana peel, slap it in the microwave. You don't want it too hot. Not too hot. You got like the Goldilocks temperature. You want it just right. Because I learned the hard way.
She's underage.
Not ripe yet.
Don't bring Goldilocks into
Surely
this.
there's a porn out there where it's like a reenactment of Goldilocks.
It has to be.
Where
Yeah, there's like a gay porn, The Three Bears. Goldilocks is
Three
like
bears.
a little long-haired twink.
But instead of the porridge, she's just like
Eating cum?
Yeah, one of them.
eating their cum. No,
One of their dicks
Yeah,
is too
one of
hard.
them.
One is too soft.
Yeah, dick is just right.
Yeah.
She's going around. Anyway, but what was the thing of Goldilocks? She broke into the house owned by bears. And
Yeah. Stole their food, slept in their bed.
Jesus Christ,
Bitch.
Yeah.
Stop the boats. But,
Goldilocks sounds like a Jewish name.
Yeah, it does.
Bears are Palestinian.
Yeah, Goldilocks.
Yeah, Goldstein locks.
Goldilocksteen. But you fling the banana in the thing, get the banana out, and then yeah, obviously
You just sit it on your dick?
You just sit it on your dick and then jerk off with the banana peel.
Oh, okay.
Like a
still have to
fucking
jerk
ape
off.
in the zoo. You know what I mean?
Then you throw your shit at the wall.
Like just bananas. Really. What else did I fucking? Obviously, there's the pillow. You know, you kind of
Hump the pillow.
Yeah. Give that a good scene to.
Oh yeah.
What else?
We went on like a family holiday on like a houseboat on the river, and it had a jacuzzi on the top.
Ooh, now we're talking.
I just kept shoving my dick into the jets.
Yeah?
Just like
The New York Jets.
and that was how my first ever orgasm. It was like I didn't know what was going on, but I was spending a lot of time in the jacuzzi.
In the corner of the jacuzzi.
Yeah.
Fuck, because that could work two ways. You can get your arse up to the.
You can do it both ways.
To the, what do they call it? The squirter. What do they call the
jet?
The jet. Yeah. But yeah, the jacuzzi. That was definitely because I have like on my mom's side of the family, one of my uncle's wives, her side of the family is like super rich, and when my parents were getting divorced, they were like, "Let the kids come over and swim in our pool. It'll take their minds off of the divorce." And we're like, "Yeah." And then we go over, and it's very sad when we had to leave and go back to a broken home. But we'd swim in the pool, and they had like a jet in the corner, and then I'd be like,
my mind is at ease.
yeah, I'd swim over, and I'd be like, yeah. I was like, just completely forget about my parents' divorce.
Your ass cheeks are getting divorced.
I don't know who's getting the kids.
Just having a smoke afterwards.
Yeah. One cheek has to pay alimony to the other cheek. But is that what it's called? Alimony. Alimony. Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but if I got wealthy and I married someone, I'm prenup all the way.
Prenup.
Yeah. The prenup before the prenup. But yeah, you gotta go prenup. You know.
Well, it depends how much
Unless
money
they've got
they're
the
making.
money.
Huh?
Unless they've got the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's also like
It's like
it's I don't know.
White Lotus. Have you watched like White Lotus?
I haven't watched much.
That sounds like a sex.
One of the
gave her the old White Lotus.
There's a guy who
last night.
gets married to the super rich lady in it.
Yeah.
Who's what's her name from like Stifler's mum from.
Oh fuck.
She's great in it.
Jew with the big tits.
Yeah, and
To quote George Wheeler.
She's super rich and she gets a prenup. So like, actually, I don't want to. Oh, I'm good. I'd spoil the ending if I told you that, but yeah, he has a prenup, so he's trying to get the money somehow.
Prenuptials, that's what it's called, isn't it? Prenuptials, yeah. But yes, then the jet in the corner of the pool, that was good. I'm trying to think what else. Different ways of jerking off.
Did you ever try the vacuum cleaner? It doesn't work.
No.
I did try the vacuum cleaner.
Yeah,
Yeah,
never did that.
yeah, it's never.
No,
No.
it seems like it
No.
sucks too hard.
Yeah, for sure. It's just
Yeah, it's like
it's just giving your whole dick a hickey.
Slow down, like.
Yeah, but I think I did it like over the pants because I think I was afraid it was like it sucked my dick off. Into
Okay,
and you're like, Mom,
yeah.
my dick's stuck in the vacuum.
You know how to work these things.
How I heard about that was from it's in Scream, the movie.
Yeah.
Have you seen Scream?
Yeah.
At the end of it, it's just like, dude, remember the brother pretends to be retarded, and it's like, it's like a piss take of Usual Suspects, the Kaiser Sose thing.
Wait, are you talking about Scary Movie?
Oh, Scary Movie.
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, Scary Movie when they did the piss take of Scream.
Yeah.
And the Dewey guys, and they were like, Dewey, stop putting your dick in the Hoover. And I was like, fuck, that's genius.
That's
And then, like, I was too afraid to do it.
The retarded guy in the movie. That's
yeah.
genius.
That's a genius
He's the
move
guy.
by that retarded guy.
Yeah.
But
good at
yeah,
wanking.
I think I was afraid, of it like fucking. I thought like maybe it would like suck the cum out of your balls. You know what I mean? Like if it was powerful enough.
Maybe it
You
would
wouldn't
suck your balls through your dick.
What? Like it turns inside out?
Yeah.
Why is there loads of
God.
glove fingers in the Hoover?
Oh. Yeah. I remember once I was in hospital and for something, and the guy in the thing beside me, in the area beside me, I heard the doctor talking to him, and he was like, "What? Oh, what's the problem?" And he was like, "Oh, I when I cum, nothing's like the cum is just getting stuck in my dick." I was like, "Oh boy, that's a fucking."
What happened to you?
No, the guy beside me in the thing, and it
Okay,
made me feel a lot better because I was only there for like
And
a
the
couple.
doctor's like, let's see if we can suck that out.
Nurse, get the Dyson Hoover.
Get Henry.
Yeah. Get Henry the Hoover. To be a Hoover. Are you still on the bat? Are you partying these days?
No, not so much.
That's good, because you did almost die there.
I did almost die, yeah.
What happened there? Can you talk about that?
I can talk about that.
Yeah.
I was at a house party during COVID. And
Naughty.
Yeah, we were celebrating getting vaccinated.
Oh,
And we were
nice.
like,
Yeah.
And then we were just doing loads of drugs, and I mixed like cocaine, MDMA, and ketamine together.
The big three.
The big three. Coke DMK is what I call it.
Coke DMK, nice.
Coke
okay.
DMK, yeah.
Okay.
And then didn't drink any water. Was going around saying water's for pussies.
And it is. And it is.
It is.
I respect Africans big time. Yeah.
They're fucking cool,
They're
man.
good people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just had a seizure. Just started to go like that.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Did you get taken to hospital?
No. We didn't want to call an ambulance and get in trouble.
I feel like there was like seizures were quite common when I was partying at the warehouse. Like
Yeah?
we would have these parties and we would sell nitrous oxide.
The balloons.
The balloons.
Yeah.
And so one day we realized you can just go to like a gas distributor and just get the full canisters like that they have in dentists.
Yeah.
And we were just fucking doing it straight from the tap.
Oh.
And some people would just be like, they would
lot of
just
gas.
fucking, they would just like, well, we call it fishing out.
Fishing
You
out.
would just,
Yeah.
it would just turn into like,
Seizuring,
like, you would just kind of like, and you would just laugh it off. There was one
Like
that-
doing the worm. Doing
I had
the fish.
friends
Yeah.
I have a friend who's a junkie now. He was a personal trainer. He was the guy who like got me into weightlifting
Wow,
and
what a
stuff.
Fall from
U-turn.
grace.
And they were doing a thing where they would fill up a garbage bag with it and put it over their heads. So like an astronaut. They would call it fish bowling.
Like an
Oh
astronaut.
my
Yeah.
God.
And you would
Like a bag
just
for
They do it in NASA.
Yeah. That's how they train you for space.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you would just like it was just they're like it was just a joke that if you fished out, like it was just like, but there was like
You got severe brain damage.
oh yeah, it was
Yeah.
definitely
That's
yeah.
fucking
Fish
insane.
for life now.
yeah.
Yeah, fish for
But
life. You're
but it
literally a
is.
fish for life.
But when
You're
you're
a fish out
high,
of
when
water.
you're
Throw them in the water.
Yeah,
Throw them in the
yeah.
water.
when you're high on MDMA, doing nitrous oxide is
Crazy.
the best.
Yeah.
Really?
It's so good.
They are fun. I remember
It's
doing them
so
in
good.
Balloons.
Croatia. They would sell them at the bar, like.
Yeah, and in
But like,
Thailand
yeah.
they did the same thing.
Just
Yeah,
do them like that. I woke up blue then one day because I did so many of them.
yeah.
They're fun.
Blue, because the
Blue.
circulation.
Must have been that. Yeah. Or I fucked a
Jesus
Smurf. I don't know.
Oh, you fucked a Smurf, yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus
It got
Christ.
wild.
Just fell into a vat of blue paint or something.
Yeah.
But I think I did it in Ibiza. Now that I think about it, just one guy was going around with balloons, and I just went, and then I don't know. Yeah, I think
There was a condom filled.
That was just a condom filled with jizz. I think it was just a condom filled with jizz.
That's a good head high though.
Yeah, that's a good head high.
Yeah.
But and then afterwards, then so you just fucking
Seized up.
spazzed out.
Yeah.
And then you
And
woke
then
up and you.
I woke up and then everyone kept partying because it was like,
That's fucking
Yeah.
mental, man.
and then went home, went to the doctor. I was very scared they were going to tell my parents.
Yeah.
They didn't. They
Yeah.
said they wouldn't. And then
Well, you were an adult by that point, surely, right?
yeah,
then
but I
why
was
would they
a
tell your parents?
retarded adult.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
Did you- yeah,
Don't tell my
yeah.
mom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't tell
yeah,
my
Yeah,
mom.
you're 23.
Your mom's been dead for 2 years. What do you-
Yeah.
Yeah. God, are you still high?
yeah. And then I like telling the doctor what happened. Like I've never seen so much disappointment from
Oh,
like
I'd say so.
a
Yeah.
stranger, because I went to a different doctor to my regular one because
Right, you don't want to,
To-
because it's
don't
the
wanna
family
disappoint them,
GP
like,
or whatever.
yeah,
because
yeah.
they've known you since you were a kid.
he saw my first pube. Like
Yeah,
he-
exactly.
yeah.
yeah, you had to pick it out of his teeth. Anyway,
Oh, Rob, shave before you come to me. Yeah.
before you come on me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there we
here's
go.
a lollipop. Shut
Yeah,
up.
It's covered in hair.
Yeah, and I was like, well, I was at a party and I took MDMA, cocaine, and ketamine. Now I'm worried maybe I have like a heart problem. And they were like,
Yeah.
no, it's the 3 drugs you just mentioned there.
Yeah.
That's what did it.
Yeah.
Don't
He
do
was
that
like,
again.
Sick.
Yeah, high five, man.
Yeah.
Fucking
I
have
didn't
2
know you were
lollipops.
fucking cool like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Have 2 lollipops. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then did you feel any residual damage or effects afterwards?
Just fear for taking MDMA. That's
yeah,
it.
but then sure you probably did it then like a week later, did you?
No, I've done coke and ketamine since.
Yeah.
But not MDMA.
Not
So you
MDMA.
you just any 2 of those 3 you'll
yeah.
do.
Yeah, I'll do
but
2 out of
never-
3.
Yeah.
3's a crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3. I've
2's a
never-
party.
Yeah.
3's a
I
seizure.
never really mixed drugs. I think I took MDMA and 2CB together once.
That's fun. 2CB is
and
a
that
lot of fun.
fucked me up. Yeah.
2CB is sick.
Is there acid in 2CB? Is
No,
that-
they just describe it as acid mixed with MDMA, but it was actually a boner pill in America
really?
originally.
Interesting.
And then people took too much of it.
That's what always happens. Like they
Oh.
find out through bone. Like they're trying to make bone
Find out
pills,
through
and
boners.
they find out that it actually fixes something else.
Yeah.
Or is used for something else. So
Yeah.
That's all science is just trying to solve erectile dysfunction.
Erectile
Oh, we
dysfunction.
cured
And they're like, oh, we
cancer.
can use this
Damn
is
it.
jet fuel.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is we can use this to go to Mars.
Yeah.
The guy's so hard. Jesus, so hard that he shoots. He goes all the way to Mars.
Himself to Mars.
Yeah, we're gonna power this jet with just 100 horny men. But the
3, 2,
1.
Sync up like.
So then you told the doctor,
Yeah.
and then did you do any tests or
I
anything?
think I
like
got
that
an MRI.
to check the brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they said,
Why did your brain feel a bit funky?
Massive
How
retarded.
did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You are. Yeah. It goes.
Looks like you're retarded.
Yeah. You need an MRI. You're a massive retarded idiot. I'm sending for an MRI.
Yeah. I'm going for another one soon.
Really?
Yeah, because I fell and broke my tooth.
Oh yeah. How did you? Yeah.
About a year ago, I was walking down the road in Dublin, and I just tripped over a
Homeless guy.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
I was trying to kick him,
Yeah.
and he just moved.
Yeah.
No, I tripped over like a drain or something, and I broke my tooth. Like that's fake. And then I flew to London the next day,
which is retarded.
which is fucking retarded.
With a concussion.
yeah, and no tooth, and no accommodation.
Oh.
And I decided I'd go to sleep off the concussion in a cinema.
That's what they say to do.
Yes.
Yeah. That's the doctor's orders.
Go to
right
sleep
there.
as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Take a flight and then go have a nap.
Knock yourself out.
Get as high altitude as you possibly can.
You did everything wrong.
Yeah,
You did everything wrong that you could have done.
Yeah, it was retarded.
Yeah.
And then so I go to watch Planet of the Apes, which is not a great movie to fall asleep in. It's loud.
Yeah.
And I get a bit of sleep.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So you fall asleep at Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Woo! All right.
And I wake up.
And
right?
you wake up.
And there's two like lads sitting beside me,
Yeah.
making a load of noise, like throwing popcorn at people.
Oh boy.
And I was
Hey, I'm trying to die here.
I'm trying to sleep off a concussion here, you fucking
I
retards.
woke up and I
Yeah.
just go, shut up, I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
and,
Be
yeah.
respectful to the apes.
Come on.
Yeah.
Trying to fuck a banana
It's
here.
funny how self-righteous you get when you're trying to sleep.
Monkey see, monkey do.
I was driving the other day and like falling asleep behind the wheel on the way to a gig.
That's not
And
fun.
I had to pull over, so I'm like, I gotta try and sleep.
Yeah.
And then like where the place I pulled over, someone happened to get a flat tire and like
Fucking
the
dickhead.
the roadside assistants had to come and like, and he's just fucking using these power tools and shit. And I was like, I just kept looking over like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
it's like 3 p.m. and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to sleep on the road here.
exactly.
Yeah.
Can I use your flat
When you're
tire as a
tired, yeah.
pillow?
Yeah, can you just go in? You're like, just
Hey, can you just?
So why now are you going for MRI for your?
Because when I fell, I hit my head,
Yeah.
and then that hit my spine or something,
Right.
and they think I have something going on.
What do you
If
have?
you
Like,
damage
what
it.
symptoms do you have?
I get headaches sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a claim.
From
The drug
Drain.
dealer?
From the
Yeah,
drain.
yeah.
Oh
From
no, this is the
From the
the
curb that
fall.
you tripped on.
the curb.
Oh, gotcha,
The curb
yeah, yeah,
fall.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
You can get a claim off a drug dealer.
No, that's
No? Alright.
Well, they went after the guys who sold
I
lean
think it's
pain the
so
drugs.
Did they?
So wrong.
Yeah. Which is just fucking so stupid because they don't do
Yeah.
that for poor people. They only do it for rich, famous people.
Yeah.
But so your neck is fucked and you get headaches.
Kinda,
is
yeah.
it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What is it, like a disc issue?
There you go.
Are they say-
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
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 Just
Fucking play it up,
yeah.
like
How long ago was that now?
over a year, and I haven't done
Yeah.
anything in terms of trying to get it.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Time wise, like, I don't know. Yeah, you got to be careful of the old noggin. I mean, my brain is fucking
Yeah.
fried to bits. But so you got a fake tooth.
Yeah,
Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
it is. It's better than my other ones.
Yeah,
I think. Like,
looks class. You got good teeth. I
Thank
got
you.
a thing here,
Yeah.
and I got one removed.
yeah,
I just said pull that. I almost got
Get it
Hamish
out.
to pull it out.
yeah.
Yeah. He's good at pulling out. But I don't know. Oh boy.
That's actually why the penis is.
That's why it's curved, so you
It's
can
to
get into
hook
the
teeth
Can't
cavity.
out.
hook teeth out. Yeah.
Composite bonding.
Yeah. Do you ever see someone's? Well, obviously, no. You guys don't see many penises, or maybe you do. I don't know. But
Seen a few
you ever
cocks.
see a penis where it's got a downward?
Sad one.
It's
Yeah, mine kind of. Mine kind of.
Just
Yeah.
Well, no, like
Like,
when it's hard.
mine's pretty straight. Yeah,
When
and then
it's
it
straight.
sags.
Wait,
Slightly.
so the tip is
It doesn't curve down.
Yeah.
It's like a log.
Just straight out.
Yeah.
Jesus, don't do that again.
And then
But
it's straight out, and then it kind of like droops.
like a sad,
Yeah.
it's a little bit droopy.
It's like it's like someone who's been sailing for too long.
And then
Oh, how long are you going to do
it's
this
a
for?
tired Nazi, just like
Gay
come
Nazi,
on.
just like
Yeah,
that.
gay Nazi.
Hi,
Hi. All right, guys, that was Rob Nother. His Instagram is in the show notes, so do follow him. I should clear my throat before I do these things. If you'd like to continue listening to the episode, you can do so over on Patreon for €3.50 a month, and there's like 100 and something extra episodes there, and there's whatever, you know the drill. Or if you just like to support the podcast, you can do so on the Patreon. Also, just tell people about the pod. I'd appreciate that. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah. So, anyways, that's it. Thanks for listening, as always. I love you, and yeah, I'll see you next week. All right, bye. Oh.